Boyle County Schools Non-Traditional Day, April 14th, first grade. Today is an NTI day. You will only need to complete the work in today's assigned packet. Each subject area should take no longer than 20 minutes to complete. The subject areas that will be covered each day are reading, writing, math, science, or social studies, and one special area. All of this subject matter has been previously taught and students should be able to complete the work independently. You will need to read the directions and explain the task to your child. Your child should complete the work on his or her own with minimal help. Reading reading. I can ask and answer questions about key details in a text. Number one, introduce. Asking and answering questions before, during, and after reading is important for comprehension. Number two, guided practice. Choose some books from your home and read for 20 minutes. Ask your child some questions about the story they read. Number three, independent practice. Read the passage. Number four, exit slip. Answer the 7 questions. Writing, I can use personal pronouns. Number one, introduce. Commas are needed when 3 or more words are written in a series. Example, bee, ant, and fly or lockers, chair, and tables. Number two, guided practice. Cut and glue or write each card under headings correct or not. Number three, independent practice. Add commas where they belong for number 1 through 8. Number four, exit slip. Respond to the following prompt. Responses should be 3 to 5 sentences long. Make sure your sentences are 5-star. Capital letters, punctuation, correct spelling, complete thoughts, and neatness. Underline each series of words with commas that you use. Prompt. My favorite snacks are math. I can organize, represent, and interpret data with up to 3 categories. Ask and answer questions about the total number of data points, how many in each category, and how many more or less are in one category than in another. Number 1, introduce. Graphing helps us organize and represent information. Number 2, guided practice. Complete heads or tails pictograph with your child. Number 3, independent practice. Student completes favorite dinosaur page. Number 4, exit slip. Student completes exit slip. Theme, science or social studies. I can make observations to construct an evidence-based account that objects can be seen only by illustrated. Number 1, introduce. Nothing can be seen unless illustrated by a light source. Number 2, guided practice. Read the passage to or with your child about light and discuss. Number 3, independent practice. Answer the 3 questions. Number 4, exit slip. Answer the 2 questions. Special area. Complete the activity provided by the health teacher. Read the story and answer the questions. Independent practice. Jill the giant. Jill was a giant. She was the only giant in Littletown. Poor Jill. The children were afraid of her. She was too big. One day she saw a boy named John in a tree. He could not get down. Jill helped John. She took him from the tree and put him on the ground. Then the children liked her. Exit slip. Number 1. What was Jill? Number 2. Why were the children afraid of her? Number 3. Who was in the tree? Number 4. What was wrong with John? Number 5. What did Jill do? Number 6. How did the children feel after that? Number 7. Is this story real or make believe? Guided practice. Correct or not? Column to the left is correct and column to the right is not. Boxes from left to right. Eggs, bacon, and toast. Run, walk, and jog. Bee, ant, and fly. Sing, dance, and act. Float, swim, and dive. Red, blue, and purple. Tree, flower, and grass. Snake, lizards, and frogs. Apples, oranges, and bananas. Independent practice. Commas in a series. Highlight the words that need commas. Add commas in the correct spots. Number 1, we read, sing, and learn. Number 2, do you like blue, green, or red? Number 3, I can draw, paint, and color. Number 4, Ben, Kim, and Ron walk to school. Number 5, I like popcorn, hot dogs, and candy. Number 6, we work on math, reading, and science. Number 7, my family has a cat, dog, and fish. Number 8, do you want pizza, chicken, or tacos? Exit slip. My favorite snacks are guided practice, heads or tails, pictograph. Left column is heads, right column is tails. How many times did the coin land on heads? How many times did the coin land on tails? How many times did you flip the coin in all? Did it land on heads or tails most? Did it land on heads or tails least? Guided practice. Independent practice. Our favorite dinosaur. To the left, you have number of votes. On the bottom, each dinosaur picture stands for one child. Graph left to right. T-Rex, Velociraptor, Stegosaurus. How many children choose the T-Rex? How many children choose Velociraptor? How many children choose Stegosaurus? How many children voted in all? How many more students chose T-Rex than Stegosaurus? How many children choose T-Rex and Stegosaurus? Exit slip. The following shows the number of people that choose each kind of flower as their favorite. Tally in total the favorite flowers. Complete the horizontal bar graph using the tallied data above. Circle the picture to show the correct answer or fill in the blank. Number 1, which flower was chosen as the most favorite? Number 2, which flower was chosen as the least favorite? Number 3, how many more of this flower than this flower? Number 4, how many more of this flower than this flower. Guided practice. Light by Reworks. Some things in nature give off light. The sun gives off light. Fire gives off light. Lightning gives off light. Some objects give off light too. Lamps give off light. Flashlights give off light. Televisions give off light. Clear things let light pass through. Water lets light pass through. Glass lets light pass through. Some objects block light. A tree blocks light. A dog blocks light. Will light go through you? No. What happens when light shines on you? It makes a shadow. The shadow is dark. Independent practice. Number 1. What in nature can give off light? A. Trees, fish, and dirt. B. Lamps, flashlights, and televisions. C. The sun, fire, and lightning. Number 2. This passage describes light and what happens when it shines on other objects. What two things can happen when light shines on something? A. You see more light or less light. B. The light can pass through it or be blocked. C. The light can burn it or melt it. Number 3. Clear things let light pass through, but objects such as trees, dogs, and people block light. What does this information tell us about trees, dogs, and people? A. Trees, dogs, and people are also clear. B. Trees, dogs, and people are made of the same thing. C. Trees, dogs, and people are not clear. Light exit slip. Number 1. Choose an object that can give off light. A. Television. B. Book. C. Water. Or D. Couch. Number 2. What is more likely to make a shadow? A. Flower. Or B. Clear plastic bag. Suppose a fire broke out in your home. Would you know what to do? If your family has a family escape plan, you would follow your plan. Get out fast in case of a fire. Know 2 ways out of every room in case one is blocked by fire or smoke. Use a door or window. Have a safe way to escape from the second story window. On the back of this sheet, create your own fire escape plan. Draw your house and label your exits. Start. Draw directions. Draw a line from start to finish to safely escape.